Hello, my name is Bill Mitko. Uh, the Lord has led me to, well, He's shown me a few things, and He's kind of led me to share them with certain people. So I really feel strongly I need to put this on video. The things that He's shown me for such a time as this. Um, there'll be a series of them. And as the Lord shows me more, I'll put more down. But I felt led to start with this one. Um, the Lord did something in me on December 31st, 2025. On the way to service that was bringing in the new year. I just wanted to share a few things with you and let you know what the Lord's saying, what I believe He's saying, and what He's leading me to bring to His bride. So let me just start. I'm going to keep these as short as I can so you don't get overwhelmed. I apologize for the light behind me, sun shining in the windows right now. But since I was the age of 9, the Lord's been speaking to me. And at the time I didn't understand the weight of the things that He was placing inside me, the burden that I carried, and the fruition of it, the way it was going to play out. I used to lay in bed at 9 years old and talk to God and say, God, it's not normal for a 9-year-old kid to know that he's got to be here at the end of the age, that he's got to be here to see the terrible things. And at the age of 9, it was the terrible things that I saw that were going to come into play. And the Lord has shown me many things in the recent past. The last 2 years, I would say, He has given me visions and added to the things that He's already shown me in the last 30 years of walking with Him. But on the way to church that night, the burden lifted the closer I got to the church, the closer I got to that meeting. And I knew I had things to share with the body. But I asked Him, I said, Lord, what am I supposed to do? I said, this heart-wrenching burden is no longer present with this word and this thing that I've carried my entire life. I don't understand. And I may just read something to you because I did pen some of it down. But it was a burden for the church, for His bride, and for this world, those that are lost. I viewed everything from through the lens of a shadow of what was to come. Not knowing how, or exactly when, or exactly where. But like I said, as I drove to the church, that burden lifted. And then the service took place, and it was incredible in the presence of God. It was wonderful. And I listened to a couple other ministers, and they shared things, and God still kept the same word in my heart, the same warning, the same call to His bride for the intimacy, the same burden for soberness, let me put it that way. But the anguish of wrestling with what I saw was no longer there. Something had shifted. And then I realized He was putting in me a hope and a joy and a peace in the midst of the things that I had seen and the things that are coming and the shaking that is coming to the church and to the United States and to this world to wake up the bride. But He put in me that peace and an excitement. Because you see, as the things get darker, the bride will be in the place to shine the light of Christ that's going to come through the intimacy. So a shift has taken place. The warning is still the same. Seek me, my face, my kingdom, my righteousness. Draw nigh unto the Lord, and He will draw nigh unto you. Be sober. Sober and understand what is coming upon the earth in these days, but not in fear, but expectancy as to what the Lord is doing. The only way you will know your place, your position, is to know Him intimately. I cannot stress that enough. And through my entire walk, it has been know him. It is always based in the intimacy of Christ. To minister to the lost comes out of the intimacy with Christ. I don't want to drag these out. I want you to hear what the Lord is saying to his bride. In the intimacy, there's peace in the midst of any storm. He is the answer. He holds the keys. You will know who you are in him and in the bride and in this world if you are intimate with him. And to sum all this up, just to keep it short, I heard the words of Jeremiah 1:12 echoing in my ears. As I prayed over these things and as I sought his face concerning the things that I've seen, when he stirred this renewed hope in me, he said, I will hasten my word to perform it. Hold fast to the promises that he's given you. They will come to fruition in him. It seems that the majority of these messages that I have will be pertaining to what God is doing in the earth in these days, in this last day. For I truly believe that I will see him coming in the clouds before my life's end. From the age of 9 years old, he has pieced these things together in me. I hope this word blesses you. There's more revelation in the next videos. I want to keep them separated just so that I keep the videos short. I hope you have a blessed day. And remember, keep your eyes on him. For he whose mind is stayed upon the Lord is at perfect peace. If you're struggling with your peace, set your eyes on him. I hope you all have a blessed day. I love y'all. And I pray for the bride and the body continuously. May we come to know him in fullness of his glory, knowing his revelation. I love y'all. Be blessed in Jesus' name.